Welcome to the #1 podcast coming out of Bass Am Studios in Leander, Texas. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. We're your hosts, Chris
and Blake.
And today, we got a guest. What's up, Jimmy?
What's going on, fellas?
Longtime friend of the show. You've actually been a guest on the show before. We really liked having you, and we're glad to have you back.
Thanks, guys. Glad to be here.
Hell yeah. So let's jump right into it. In today's news,
Which topic were we going to start with?
the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile has decided that it's going to change names.
I wonder why.
They're going to go to the Frankmobile.
Why?
Who's Frank?
Well, I think they're stupid, and here's why. Because there is such thing as Ballpark Franks. It's a company called Ballpark.
Yeah.
They own Franks. They started calling them Franks. They've been Franks for as long as I've been watching baseball. Which
What is a Frank? That
at
seems
least
weird to
40
me too,
years.
though, doesn't it?
A Frankfurter. It's German, I think.
Yeah, but that's super fucking weird. If someone came to my house and they were like, "Yo, let me get one of those Frankfurters," I would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Get out now.
Well, if they say Furters, they're already off. But if I come over to your house to watch the World Series and I say, "Hey, you got any Franks on the grill?" You're going to know that I mean hot dogs.
Yeah, but I'm still going to think you're weird.
Yeah, you're going to think I'm like from New York or New Jersey or something.
Yeah, you want a slice of pie?
But what if I was from New York or New Jersey?
Fuck you then.
Would have invited you to my house.
yes, you wouldn't have been there anyway.
And I feel like the whole thing is just so that we don't call it the Wienermobile. Like, we've all known that there was the fucking subtle innuendo, right? That's not very subtle. We've all been laughing and fucking giggling under our breaths about the Wienermobile since the Wienermobile has been a thing.
You think Wiener Schnitzel is going to change its name?
They should call it the fucking Dick Schnitzel. Like, woo! You know what I mean? Just fucking buy in. All in.
All in.
Big ass hot dog on wheels.
Dude, yeah. The Cockmobile. I don't know.
So I've been to the province of Wien.
They
call everything Wiener there.
Don't back out. You know what I mean? That's I don't know.
Why would you go mess with something? Is it broken?
No, who's angry at the Wienermobile?
Exactly.
You would have to be such a fucking piece of shit, Karen.
Here's the
to be mad at
outrage.
the
Where was the
Wienermobile.
outrage that made us change it? Now there's outrage.
There's probably certain other beverage companies that has everybody scared.
I'm outraged at changing it. I'm outraged. I'm angry. I'm upset.
I think that Target just went through some same shit like this. I think they were scared of some other shit that went down with some other marketing companies, and they got scared and they made some decisions that put them in the limelight. And I'm worried that the Wienermobile is doomed for the same thing.
I feel like people just need to stop caring. You know?
You got to stop caring.
Like, as soon as you stop caring, then you don't have to worry about that shit anymore.
I agree.
And it's it's Karen that's causing this problem in the first place.
I agree.
And nobody really gives a fuck about, Karen's feelings.
Yeah.
So, just quit caring.
Yeah.
Stop caring. Stop caring.
No, and it would solve a lot of problems. Apparently, you can go get married in the Frankmobile.
Yeah, dude, tell me you wouldn't want to get laid in the...
I think they're going to lose bookings. Like, I think people were getting laid in the Wienermobile to say that I got laid in the Wienermobile because that's fucking cool. Whereas, like, I got laid in the Frankmobile, everybody's like, who the fuck is Frank?
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounds like a creepy fucking van.
Yeah, what are you, some kind of cuck that watched Frank, like, nail your bride or something?
The Frankmobile. It does.
Dude, I don't want to watch my bride get nailed and married in fucking Frankmobile.
Like a van with fucking plywood on the windows?
Yeah.
An AC in the... window unit in the back,
Free candy on the door.
If it happens outside of the Wienermobile, it's going to be in the Chrismobile. You know what I mean?
All right, let's see what's in the box.
Oh, man.
All right, today we are drinking Stellum Bourbon. You want me to read it?
Hopefully there's not much.
Stellum Spirits is driven by progress, critical thinking, and above all, attention to detail. We're devoted to bringing American whiskey in the modern age as simple, elegant blends and simple barrels selected with care and intention. No, it is.
You know what I don't like about it? I mean, it's probably great whiskey, but
you know what I fucking hate about this?
The bottle. Look at it. Look at all these other bottles. It looks like a wine bottle.
It does kind of look like a wine bottle.
It is unique for a whiskey bottle, though.
Unique.
I call you.
All right, shut the fuck up.
It's got a cork.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Strong one.
Ooh, the second one was good too. Yo, check out this shot glass. Check out the shot glass my wife got me. Why the fuck?
That's a cool shot glass.
That's awesome. I have a cup.
It's squishy. It's made out of rubber. For those,
don't put it in the dishwasher, or it'll come back like half this size.
Oh, but I need it. I need it twice this size.
Yes, that's the problem.
I need it dishwashed also.
Yeah. Is it a dish? What constitutes a dish? Is it a dish if it's made of rubber?
No, it's Tupperware and you lost the lid.
According to my wife, anything that fits in there gets washed. If a dog did, it's getting in there.
Frying pans, fucking...
Is that something like cast iron and dish? What is...
Dude, that's like a crime against the South. That's like, we'll start a civil war over this shit.
No,
do not put...
She would never do that.
Cast.
That was at our wedding vows.
He's crawfish. He's like, no, fuck no, I was only kidding. I just want to make that perfectly clear.
No, and he's not wrong, because they know better than to put cast iron in the fucking dishwasher, for the most part.
Yeah.
They will, however, take all those fancy nonstick pans that you got from fucking your wedding day, you know? Mm-hmm. They'll put those right in the fucking dishwasher, and then now they're not nonstick no more. No. As soon as they go in the dishwasher, all the nonstick, it dishwashes right off of them.
Now they're just stick pans.
Now they're just stick pans.
And here's the best part. I don't know if...
And you'll spend the next decade of your life cooking eggs in a stick pan, and it fucking sucks. Ask me how I know.
Ask me how.
Bro, I did this shit twice, you know?
My favorite part is she'll wash everything and then put it in the dishwasher. I'm like, why don't you just wash it a little more and put it in the drying rack? And
Dishwasher does have some higher temperatures.
I didn't grow up with a dish. I was a dishwasher.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of down.
I don't know.
Chicken gets a little hairy.
When I first started adulting, I thought, well, you put dirty dishes in the dishwasher, and then the dishwasher does the work, and then you have clean dishes. No.
Wrong again.
That's not how that shit works at all.
No, you wash that motherfucker first, then you put it in the dishwasher,
and then you put it away. That's it. And I've also been, what am I, 36 years old now? I finally figured out if you want to keep dishes out of the sink, you do dishes every day, every single day. That's the only way.
You know how else you do it?
Throw them away?
No, everyone has
paper plates.
You have a plate, a cup, fork, spoon, knife. That is yours. This is theirs. That's that. You're responsible for your items when you eat dinner. You finish eating dinner, go wash your items, put them in the drying rack.
Yeah, but I got a wife that's like Gordon fucking Ramsay, bro. She cooks in like 19 fucking pans a day.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I'm terrible about it. And I'll wash those eventually.
I was gonna wash them later.
It's so the rule here's where the answer is, and I know where the answer is. I don't live by it. It's like golf. Like I understand what to do. I just have a really hard time applying it to my life. Right? It's make a dish, clean a dish. Every dish that you pull out of a fucking cabinet, if you make that dish, you fucking clean that dish and it goes in the dishwasher. If the dishwasher's full of clean dishes and you've made a dish, you empty the dishwasher and you put that dish as the first dish in the dishwasher and you go about your day. And that is a lottery. That is, it's like cancer. It doesn't give a fuck who you are or where you come from or if you're having a bad day or not. It's, you made a dish and now you open up the dishwasher and go, fuck, it's my turn.
That's when people start washing dishes, right? Like they're washing it by hand. They're like, fuck that.
Yeah, you leave the shit in the dishwasher, you wash it by hand, you put it back.
That or they go to Costco.
Hey, and whatever you want to do, it's fucking make a dish, wash a dish. That's how it is. If you cook dinner that night, you make fucking 15 dishes, you wash 15 fucking dishes.
Yeah, but that's fucked up if, like, you're the one that cooks every day.
Not if you're fucking the cook Nazi and say that nobody else is allowed to cook in the kitchen because they don't do it right.
I think we're touching on something here.
That's definitely me. Like, for sure, that's me.
Yeah, wash the dish, clean a dish, asshole.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily, I like to cook. That doesn't mean I want to cook every day,
Yeah. You got a debit
so
card?
Sometimes
you
it's
can
like,
order Uber
look,
Eats,
I didn't fucking smoke a brisket. I made like a stir fry, and I wasn't super pumped about it.
You know how many dishes I make when I smoke a brisket?
Someone else should do the dishes.
You know how many dishes I make when I smoke a brisket?
Like a lot.
Nope.
Shouldn't. I'm hoping you just have a full trash can of beer.
One fucking cutting board is how much dishes I make when I cook a fucking brisket.
Grabbers?
One cutting board.
Nice.
Why the fuck do you use grabbers? I have fucking special brisket gloves.
Brisket gloves? You gotta wash those.
I have a big freaking fork.
It's like 2 dishes tops.
Yeah, well, I just use my penis, so
3 dishes. No, don't stick your dick
and then
in
I scrub it really
You don't want to stick your dick in there.
Yeah, definitely wash your dick by hand. Don't stick it in the dishwasher.
It's not apple pie,
hot.
Jimmy, do you wrap your briskets with paper or plastic?
Paper.
Now, I have, and this has worked.
Foil works.
About halfway through, if I'm like doing some other things, I don't have a can to put it in or whatever, I'll go 2/3 of the way, wrap it in saran wrap. Pull it out, let it rest for not long. Maybe 1/3 of what you normally would, because you're supposed to rest it for
like
3 or 4
minutes?
hours. Maybe 45 minutes to an hour. It's still hot when you're going to go mess with it. Wrap it up in saran wrap, real tight, then foil. Chunk it in the cooler. Leave it alone.
I watched a motherfucker cut into a brisket. It was on Instagram or something, right? And he's got this. Didn't even know what it was. It looked like it was saran wrap. An entire roll.
We're talking about clear saran wrap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And but it just looks like a bubble of fucking liquid,
like a big old bag of drugs.
And then he cut it, and it just dumps water and shit
because it's not coming out of there. He left it in there too long.
Moisture.
And dude, I mean, it was fall apart. Which I don't know.
There's a fine line.
I don't really want my brisket to fall apart.
You know what that's called?
Overcooked.
Pot roast.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to get a slice, but then you also want to be able to just like
the same thing with your ribs. Like I hate it when guys are like, my ribs are so good, and they reach over and they fall off. They pull the bone out, and I'm like, well, how the hell am I supposed to eat it?
Yeah, you just overcook those. Yeah, that's what you did there. Yeah, you're supposed to get a perfect bite profile, right? Like you take the bite, I want to see teeth in the fucking.
If I had a
rib.
nickel for every barbecue competition, I got that wrote on my card.
What?
Perfect bite profile.
See, I've been a barbecue judge before. That's what you want. That's where you want to be.
Sometimes that's what it comes down to, honestly. Like you're trying to pick out. I've judged a couple ones, and you're trying to pick out me. I'm trying to pick out what did they use, what did they do, and I'm taking it in it because the meat's cooked. It's all cooked the same. When I'm down to those last ones, I'm looking at how do they season it. Do I like this seasoning? Because ultimately, that's where you end up.
Or like, if it's ribs, for instance, then there's probably a barbecue sauce on them, right, of some kind, and you want to know like is the sauce grainy? Or is it watery? Like that could make a difference.
Is it cooked on? Is it sticky?
Yeah.
Is it stuck to it? Or is it just going to run off as soon as I pick it up? They just pour it on top. Yeah.
A big one for me too that I struggled with because I'm a backyard cook. That's what I like to do is cook for a bunch of people, And I think I'm pretty good at that. I don't know if you can really ever say that's one of those things.
Bro, you haven't let me try a gumbo in a couple years. You're slipping, dude.
I think I'm pretty good at feeding a lot of people. Now,
he can cook a good gumbo.
That being said, cooking for a competition is entirely different than that. Like it's completely different because
either way, you're drunk.
No, you're not on a competition if you want to do something.
But when you cook for a competition, you want to stand out. Like you want to be different. So to me, it's almost like you have to explore a little bit. You have to get creative. You have to do something over the top. It has to be spicy. It has to be like bright red, or it has, because you want it to stand out. Because these judges are trying at some of these, big. You go to Elgin fucking Hog Eye or something. They're going to try 25 different ribs that day.
Bro, I tried 25 ribs at a VFW fucking barbecue contest.
And you want to be the rib that stands out. And to stand out, you have to be spicy. You have to be colorful. You have to be something. Something has to stick out.
Something different.
Yeah.
A good one for people cutting their teeth wanting to get into something like that, if you go to a cook-off and they have like a special entry or a wild card, man, come with something cool. Like, because you get to pick. It's not brisket and how am I going to make this different? It is whatever you want. What few limitations they put on it. Somebody might bring shrimp up against your stuffed chicken thighs.
I've won a couple of just all-in barbecue competitions, like whoever just cooks the best of whatever the fuck with poultry, with turkey specifically, smoked turkeys. Can win like a all-in barbecue contest.
Dude, there's few greater joys in life than a smoked turkey leg. That shit is so fucking good.
Bro, just smoked turkey. If you do it right, it's fucking good. The conversation always comes up around November. Is it better to fry it? Is it better to smoke it? Bro, it's 50-50. It's 50-50.
I think I like smoked turkey better.
I really do. I've had the same, 50-50, bro. I don't know.
But that's only that time of year. The rest of we're coming into summer right now.
No,
everything's barbecue.
I've won summer with poultry before.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about
it's
fried
bullshit.
Versus smoked.
It's people that are like, oh, I cooked sausage. All right, did you make sausage?
You heated it up.
If you didn't make sausage, you didn't you know what I mean? Fuck you, dude. Someone else, if you put the shit in the casing, all right, I'll take it.
You know
what
would be a fun barbecue competition? It can only be something that you actually killed yourself.
Oh no, rats?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, you just take a little bacon. I'm just kidding.
Like jackrabbits?
Hey, don't do that, man. We did that because we killed one and we were just we got to eat it.
Yeah.
And there was a couple parts that weren't bad because we did it a couple different ways. The worst way to do it is barbecue it. Do not do that.
Me and Blake did the opposite. We got drunk one night and killed 25 of them. We didn't eat any of that shit.
Yeah, we never eat them. But we've killed these things our whole life. Let's try it out. We stewed one up.
Stew's not bad. Yeah.
That one
dude, you put
You
enough
can stew-
gravy
you can
and fucking
stew, like-
mushrooms and bullshit on it.
We
It's
also
gonna be good.
We also cooked a coyote one time.
Bro, you can put my fucking leather belt in a fucking pot and stew it and it'd be fucking all right, you know?
Yeah, on Tuesday next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I caught a rat in my shed today. Fucking in a rat trap, right? Now, I thought about it. You always think about it, right? Could you eat that? Could you eat it?
Oh, yeah.
If it was that bad, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, if zombie apocalypse, I don't know, whatever the fuck the case is.
You crash a plane into the mountains or something?
Yeah, and you got a rat.
Oh, dude, if you got a rat, you're living good.
If we got a rat and we crash a plane in the mountains, no one's coming to get us. It's just going to buy you more time before I eat you.
Yeah, I'm going to eat people. Yeah.
Not very much time.
Not very much.
You got like 15 extra minutes. All right.
Dude, yeah. Like 3 weeks, you're talking about eating people. Like,
The one thing about
2
eating,
weeks?
But rats?
2 weeks?
Okay, so
Oh,
one
you're
time,
eating rats way before you eat people, dude.
one time I shot a cottontail, which cottontail you can eat, right? Like that shit's good.
Yeah.
One time I shot a
eat jackrabbits,
cottontail
too.
in the middle of the summer, though, because I didn't know the rules yet. Shot a cottontail in the middle of the summer of the 22, and I was like, damn, I'm going to cook a cottontail. And, dude, it's so wild. They peel like a fucking banana. You know?
Like an orange.
Yeah. Like, you don't need a knife to clean a
A
cottontail.
surprising number of animals peel easier than you think they would.
But once I got it open, there was this big fucking thing, like living like a grub. I don't know what to call it. It was black and it was about like the size around of a 50-cent piece.
It had a shit in it.
And it was under the skin, but it was alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, dude,
Nope.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
get
think-
all kinds of parasites, like the whole tick thing in Texas, the tick line and all that. You get them on your deer and
Bro, rabbits are fucking evil to begin with. Can we start
anything
there? Everybody's like, oh, rabbits, they're cute. And I'm like, no, rabbits are fucking cannibals and they're fucking dirty and they're gross.
So are
And they
chickens.
stink.
Chickens are just as bad.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm not fucking trying to qualify chickens either, dude. Chickens might be my most hated animal.
That's why we eat them.
They're so strange.
I do love chicken tenders. Bro, I ate like fucking 20 fucking
Chicken nuggets?
Chicken nuggets today.
Looking at, I went to school for ag and like learn all the different digestive tracts of animals. You look at a chicken, it's like, well, this one's sort of on track. This one kind of is too. Like I can see the differences. And you get the chicken, and you're like, who came up with this?
What happened?
What did God take a break that day and let someone else in charge?
Yeah, chickens went wrong.
What's wrong with you,
So did
Chris?
rabbits.
Yeah, it's twice now.
Shit's all fucked up. Somebody needs to do some cord management.
We need a cord manager or
How much do they pay cord managers?
probably a lot, dude. They should if they don't. But yeah, I don't know. Rats. Would you eat a rat? Like a raccoon? A possum? Would you eat a possum?
Bro,
The cheek meat.
like you get hungry enough, you're gonna eat whatever the fuck.
Sure, but
you just got to be careful when you
like
eat.
I've shot a rattlesnake and I've been like, well, that's a thing that people eat. I'll cook the rattlesnake and I fried the rattlesnake.
Snake's pretty
and fish.
fucking good.
I mean, it's like a cross between chicken and fish, kind of.
To me, it was a lot like alligator.
Yeah, alligator. That's what I attained it to also.
But I've never eaten a raccoon. I shot a raccoon. I've seen Jimmy shoot a raccoon.
You've never had to eat a raccoon.
Never had to eat a raccoon or a squirrel. I don't know.
Squirrel's really, really good.
Is it?
Oh, man.
See, I have a
actually believe
fucking
him.
cocksucker of the week squirrel that runs. He uses my back fence as a highway.
Dude, you have a crow the size of Chris's head that was on your chimney. And if I would have had a little 22, I would have smoked his
Dude,
ass.
I have a 22 pellet gun. I'll smoke his ass. So I bought the pellet gun. I don't know if did I tell this story on the air? I don't remember. I bought a 22 pellet gun, and it's an air rifle, but it's 22 caliber.
Yeah.
So it's a big fucking pellet. Anyway, so I bought this pellet gun, and I'm like, I'm going to use it to kill the squirrel that fucks my shit up in my shed. This is before I had the rat, right? So I'm like, all right, because I literally went into my shed one time, and there's a squirrel in there, and, you know.
Oh, shit.
I surprised him. He surprised me. I don't know whose fault it was, but, like, I'm packing now.
Was he in there with Mrs. Squirrel? What was going on?
So, anyway, I'm like, I'm going to bust the squirrel's ass. I bought a pellet gun. I can't shoot straight from my back porch onto the fence because I'll hit the house behind me because I live in a neighborhood, right? Like, I'll hit the other house. So I was like, I don't know how, like, I'm going to get an angle on this squirrel.
Laying down next to the fence.
Well, one day I see him running down the fucking back fence and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get him. And so I run up like fucking, SEAL Team 6 and slam my shoulder on the fence and he runs a little bit further. And now I'm looking down the fence instead of like perpendicular. See that?
Yeah.
Instead of perpendicular to the fence, now I'm looking down the fence, all the way down the
You
house.
can
line.
shoot the liquor store.
And I'm like,
There's a house over there too. Hey.
and I'm like, I'm gonna bust him. I got him. And I line up, and brand new pellet gun, right? Brand spanking new. And I shot a fucking can with it a couple times. I was like, yeah, we're good. So I line up on this squirrel, and he's kind of dipped down, so I can't see him, but then he pokes his little stupid squirrel head up, and I'm like, crack! And it's so fucking loud. When I shot it, like, at the shop, I was like, oh yeah, it's a pellet gun. It's a little bit louder, but,
It's a
not
little loud.
Dude, when I shot it in the neighborhood, I was like, oh no.
That's a gunshot.
So I shot down
The
the fucking-
ATF is on their way.
I shot down this fence line right here, and I like ducked my head down because it was so loud. The squirrel, you know what he did? Ducked his head down too, like,
Same
oh
thing.
shit, that was loud. And then we both poke our head back up, and we're looking at each other, and he was like, yeah, fuck you, bro. And he runs off. I missed. I had one shot, and now I don't want to shoot the pellet gun in the neighborhood again.
Rule number 1.
But maybe if there's a bird up on the chimney,
Just rule number 1.
I can smoke him, right? That's going up.
All around with rule number 1.
Well, I'm not going to shoot a 22 pellet into my back neighbor's house. That's probably not cool.
Just avoid the windows. You're fine.
You need to bait him. You need to get him down here when he's down inside the fence.
Bro, and if
I had him cornered in the shed.
Bro, if-
the problem was he got me cornered in the shed.
if shit gets
Who
fucked
is after who?
if shit gets fucked up on the other side, like when you're playing golf and you hit into the group in front of you, you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think I would actually hit it that far into you. You know?
If you have to explain, you've gone too far.
If you got to explain to your neighbor where you're digging a 22 caliber pellet out of his kid's ass,
Oh no, don't hit no kids. I'm like, and avoid the windows, like just the siding. You know?
yeah, but if he's like, there's a bullet hole in my siding.
bro, bait him into the spot you to get him right there in that corner and burn his ass down.
I don't know. Get a normal pellet gun.
I think I should practice, maybe sight it in a little better, you know?
So,
Dude, I'm not a bad shot. I'm not a great shot. I'm not a bad shot.
Get
Like,
a pellet
I'm
gun that
confident in
doesn't
my shooting.
Get a pellet gun
I've
that
never missed the deer because I always take it out first and fucking.
Get a pellet gun that doesn't have a 22 crack to it.
Yeah, I haven't shot it since.
I got one for you. If you bought a rifle and you said, go put this scope on, go sight it in, and I went and did it, and I brought it back to you, and I said, this gun is on, it's dead nuts, I shot it. Do you feel that you need to shoot it to sight it in for yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
You see
Absolutely.
different than he does.
No.
Everybody sees different.
No, that's called shoot different. You can change the scope.
Whatever. It's different.
I can
More
hold
than
it
the same. It's
Yeah, I
fucking
hold
different.
it different. My cheeks different. My shoulders different.
do
Bro,
that
most
with a
guns
bow.
you buy have been shot 3 or 4 times as a test before you even
And not
buy the
only
guns,
that-
even as brand new, right? Like,
Here's the thing. When I say the gun is on, the gun is on. The bullet coming out of that barrel is going to the point that we put it on that paper. What you want to do with it after that, because you shoot differently, fix the way you shoot. Because this gun will shoot. And this gun will, if you locked it down in a device, which is how we do it anyway, and you pull the trigger, it's going right where it aimed.
Yeah,
so
there's
if
some
you pick it
basic
up and
stuff
shoot and
shit,
you
but-
miss, we'll work on your mechanics. I don't know. It's caused this huge argument with me and another buddy of mine. He's like, well, you sighted it in and I didn't sight it in. I'm like, you asked me to.
dude, honestly, if a buddy asked me to sight in his rifle, I'd just say no.
Maybe if I paid
I
somebody.
do it all the time.
If I gave someone like.
Really? I would just be like,
I do it all the time for folks. They're like, this gun's just not
Do you
right.
want me-
Something's not right. And
so
go
where
shoot
I
it.
go with it is like immediately, do you want me to like teach you how to sight in your rifle?
If I paid someone like $50, bro, here's $50.
That's like
we
working
sight
on
this in, I
somebody
don't wanna
else's
fuck with it.
motorcycle. Like, I don't really want to work on somebody else's motorcycle.
Well,
And equally, I don't want somebody else to work on my motorcycle.
and we've had that, but what I'm talking about is if I go sight it in, I know that gun's hitting paper exactly where that bullseye is.
Yeah.
Now, if you shoot it and you're consistently missing hard to the right, I'm going to sit there, and I'm not even watching where it hits paper. I've brought guns to people, let them shoot. I don't even look at them. They're shooting over here. I'm looking at them, and I watch them, and they miss, and they pull. And here's the thing. When you're shooting a rifle or something like that, and someone groups off, you got to look at two things. Okay, either I messed up, because he just shot a group.
Mm-hmm.
Where you look at their mechanics, like, what are they doing? And you start
That's
looking at their
making them-
hands, and
yeah.
are they slapping the crap out of that trigger? Are they jerking that trigger? If they jerk the trigger, you're going to get them all over the board, look like a shotgun.
This sounds super gay, but golf is the exact same way.
Yeah, you play your fucking slice, you know.
Whatever it is, like you find what works for you. And
But
what's
that's why you got to
crazy is-
shoot it. You're
what's-
like, hey, I sighted it in. It's
No,
fucking
that's different
dead
than a
balls
gun.
on
That's
accurate.
like a bow. Because a bow is mechanics, just like golf is. A gun has mechanics in it. But essentially, it's going to do the work. You need to tell it, put it there to do it.
To do it.
But if I pull everything,
so is a golf club.
if I pull everything 3 inches to the right, then I should aim 3 inches to the left.
Like Tiger Woods could hit my clubs, and he could hit them a lot better than I can hit them.
You think?
Yeah.
Whoa, it's Tiger Woods.
Same fucking clubs. You know, like there's a difference.
You're like, oh, the clubs,
That's
the
exactly
sun.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That club is a club. That gun is sighted in. It's a gun. It's whoever picks it up.
That's
if they
why-
get it right, it's going to do exactly what it needs to do. If you fuck it up, it's not going to do what you need it to.
That's why individual work is so important, though. Like you need to
I'm just saying,
to yourself.
I believe it creates an inherent problem because now you're teaching yourself even more bad habits. There's Kentucky windage, and there's a time for that, but not on a $9,000 to $2,000 gun with optics on it. You should be able to hand that gun to anybody and kill something and or hit within the ring.
Within the ring, yeah,
Period.
yeah, that's right.
What about ninja stars? Any mechanics with ninja stars?
I have the same. It's the same. Like I don't know.
I don't know. This ninjas throwing stars, they scare the crap out of me, honestly.
Why?
Because I got cut on one when I was a kid in like middle
Wait,
school.
no shit.
Yeah. And
That's like Corey with boomerangs.
a buddy of mine had one and they were like razor sharp. And like ever since, I was like, I don't want really any much to do with them because I don't know what to do with them. It's not like throwing a baseball. That's how I got cut. I chunked it because that's all I knew how to do at 11 years old was throw a baseball.
Wait, you threw it and it cut you?
Yeah, because I'm a dipshit and I held it.
So starting
Like in
this
the palm of
summer,
my hand.
Indiana is lifting bans on throwing stars.
I didn't know Indiana had bans on throwing stars.
I didn't either, but I mean, I feel like this is an injustice. I feel like it's in the Declaration of Independence.
I thought you said they were lifting them.
What is freedom? What is freedom without throwing stars?
Are they
Right, dude.
are they imposing bans or getting
No.
rid of them?
They're getting rid of them.
Yeah, they're getting rid of the bans.
They're bringing justice.
Yeah, they're finally coming to freedom, but they've been living without for so many years.
How long did we live without brass knuckles? Those are legal now.
They
Bro,
should be.
I definitely
This
have
is
brass
arms, right?
knuckles before they were legal.
Dude, if I could have a
And they
9
were
millimeter.
illegal.
No, it was a belt buckle. It was a belt buckle.
Yeah, it's a belt buckle.
It was actually a weed pipe. It just
I bet that son of a gun got hot. It's brass.
Yeah, dude, we should be. If I can carry a 9 millimeter, I should be able to carry some fucking ninja stars. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the whole prohibited weapons thing.
that's facts. Can you carry a 9mm in Indiana?
I don't fucking make Indiana rules. I don't know.
I don't know if they reciprocate with our stuff. A lot of states do. I don't know what the number to now. But,
Can I open carry ninja stars? I hope so.
You should be able to. It's fucking. It's small ninja
Dude, how
shit.
scary would that be, though? Like, every once in a while, you'll see the motherfucker that walks into the gas station like he's John Wayne or something, and you're like, all right, dude, I guess you look scary. Good for you, fucking, you know? And I'm not about that.
you talking about the open carrying guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it cracks me up.
Dude, fucking hide that shit. Just be respectful.
Yeah.
Hide that shit.
Open-
I'm all for carrying. I want everyone to carry. I shouldn't see it, you know?
I'm open for open carry for the simple fact of if I see someone open carrying in a place where someone might come and start shooting up the place,
They're going to get him first.
I'm going to get the hell away from that guy. This
Yeah.
can give me a second to pull my concealed and finish the job.
But you know who's way scarier than the guy that open carries a 9 millimeter into the gas station? The guy that open carries ninja stars into the gas station. If he's got a bandolier full of ninja stars, you're like, bro, that guy might be up to something. I'm just saying. He's about to fuck something up.
more people will call the cops on that than someone open carrying.
Yeah.
just seriously.
Yeah, you'd be walking down the street with a revolver. Everybody's like, "There's Frank," you know.
Yeah, he's fine. He doesn't have pants on, but
Dude, some random dude's walking down the street with ninja stars. People are like, "Oh shit! Everybody inside!"
Can you imagine? What if you were trying to like commit a crime? That's the reason it's getting legalized again, right? Because people don't be committing crimes with ninja stars. But can you imagine? See, as soon as they legalize it, we're going to have a ninja star problem, right?
So I have real life applications here. Last week, I get a call from the school.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Did your kids get ninja stars?
So no,
You took them to the flea market, didn't you?
one of my
You
kids.
gave him $20 and took them to the flea market.
One of my kids took a gun to school.
Oh yeah, that's a.
what?
It was a gel blaster gun, but he got in trouble all the same.
I don't even know what that is. What is a gel?
Dude,
blaster?
It's like an airsoft.
Really? I wish I would have brought mine.
It's like an airsoft.
But it's little gel things that explode in your face, and that little bastard hits a whole lot harder than an airsoft gun.
Yeah, they're pretty dope.
And it's full auto.
They're full of fucking Orbeez.
You get these.
You know
little
what
things,
Orbeez are?
Orbeez,
Yeah.
You soak them, and you just fill it up, and
And they grow up, and you fill it up, and then the
that's
gel
cool.
blaster is like battery powered, and the clip is actually just the battery. You put the clip into the gun,
And it
then,
sounds like a tank, like a
then-
paintball gun.
and then the battery. Yeah.
See, dude, kids today are playing fucking airsoft, and airsoft's fun because they look cool, right? That's it.
Airsoft's old, dude. They're gel blasting these days.
Dude, I played fucking paintball. Do y'all remember paintball? And I hate to be the old man that's
It's
like,
still a thing. It's
back
still a
in
thing.
my day. Dude, I thought about it yesterday. I was like, paintball was so badass. And then I had the thought, like,
If we could get,
we should get all the bros
Bros are
together
good.
and play paintball. Like, 'cause
My
that shit-
nephew goes all the time. He
if we
loves
could
it.
pull off a bro paintball trip, it would be the ultimate. Like,
But then my immediate next thought was, bro, you're 36 years old and your knees and back and you're fat. Like,
yeah, but if you're
fuck,
playing
that's
with
hot.
a bunch of other 36-year-olds, it might be fun.
Yeah, so we won't buy the whole day, maybe 2 hours.
Like 15 minutes. you know?
Nah, fuck that. We'll drink the whole day, like while we're there.
And then go play?
No. Like,
Because that'd be a whole lot funnier.
you take a few shots before you play, and then like you drink beer the whole time you play.
Did y'all not shoot BB guns at each other?
Yeah.
Red Riders, dude, I'm fucking dead eye. I'm balls on accurate with a Red Rider. And you don't use the sights. You look down the side of the
Bro,
barrel.
I almost turned my kids off of shooting
two
guns
eyes.
with a BB gun because I'm just like, yeah, same as you. Just, dude, I don't even have to look. I can Red Rider a fucking BB gun.
I got a Daisy that it shoots so slow and it has this huge right hand curve.
can
People
see
watch
it.
me shoot it. They're like, how in the hell? I was like, this is 32 years of practice.
Yeah. I know it's 18 inches.
That's those bad mechanics, right?
Yeah.
That's how you learn them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
18 inches left on this gun. Like, I know that shit.
There ain't no changing it.
All right, shots, let's go.
Yeah. Cheers.
Sink.
How y'all feeling about this Stellum?
Stellum.
I like it. It's almost has
Stellumular.
Pretty good.
they're like it's a really sweet, at least it's a smell.
So yeah, they're bringing back ninja stars. They're bringing back katanas too. So like the streets are getting pretty hot, you know. I feel like if I'm gonna get in a situation where like I'm decked out in ninja stars, and then I start, you know, the problem with the ninja stars, once you throw it, you're out, right?
If you miss, you're fucked.
Well, and that's why you have the bandolier. You
Unless
need
you're
the whole
quick.
bandolier of fucking ninja stars. But you might come across another fucking samurai or something that's got a samurai, like a homeless samurai guy, and then he's going to slice your hand off, which is what happened in Indiana, I think.
The most dangerous thing to
Same,
ninjas.
same state.
No, that's Ninja Stars. Where did that
I
happen?
thought it was L.A.
Oh, yeah, it was California. California homeless, now sporting fucking samurai swords.
Yeah, cut
Like a
off your hands.
legit katana or flea market katana?
He cut off somebody's hand with it.
I mean,
Damn.
dude, if you buy a flea market katana and you cut someone's hand off with it, it's become a legit katana.
You should
at that
probably
point.
try for the MLB because you probably have a hell of a swing.
What was that old website? Rotten? Was it Rotten?
Faces of
Rotten.com? I think it was Rotten. Back.
There
I'm
was
talking
Rotten.
like long.
I know exactly.
Rotten
You're talking about the
first.
one where like they cut the guy's hand.
No, they were trying to cut his head off.
Oh wow,
That was on
went
Faces
dark.
of Death.
No, it was also on Rotten. I'm
Well,
pretty
yeah.
sure that's where I saw it. And they tried to cut the guy's head off. Let me tell you, you gotta have a pretty sharp fucking samurai sword, like to just cut off a limb like that. Because
Very.
when they tried to cut that dude's head off, like it took like 30 hacks.
Gross. Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. That shit was gnarly.
So the police show up to a crime scene. They find a severed hand. They think it's a movie prop. They're like, "What the fuck?" There's just like a for real. That's how it went down. They're like, "Look at this fucking movie prop." And then they get a call about a guy that's being treated at a hospital with a severed hand, and they're like, "Oh shit! It's a fucking severed hand."
That's what I'm laughing about. Is like
We have his actual hand.
from experience.
That's a hand.
Being in law enforcement, I would not want to be the guy that was playing with the movie prop hand and then found out it was freaking real.
LA, dude. LA. Like, if you were anywhere else but LA, you'd be like, oh shit, that's a severed hand. But in LA, you're like, it's fucking LA. It's a movie prop.
What was that movie with Jack Black when they make the fake Vietnam War movie in the dude
Tropic
takes-
Thunder.
Yes, and the dude gets blown up and they're like, look at the movie prop, and they're holding his real head up because he really got blown up.
Yeah, it's like that,
Hey, that's fucking.
dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. The streets are getting tough out there. We got ninja stars, fucking samurai swords and shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to California.
Dude, apparently fucking Russia's turning whales into spies even.
They're up to some stuff, man.
Who turns whales into spies?
So, who did the balloon? Was that China?
China
Yeah, it was
did the
definitely
balloon.
China.
See, and China also killed a bunch of whales.
What's up with the? Yeah,
They always do.
they were like, hey, we should put some tracking devices and cameras and shit on a whale, and they were like, oh, that ship has sailed. I don't think we have any whales left.
Yeah.
Is it Japan or China that does all the whaling? That the not Greenpeace, but what are the guys that chase the whale?
We'll just say Asia.
I don't like.
I want to say it's Japan because, like, the name of the boat, I always remember this. I don't know why it's called the Nishin Maru. That was the boat that they were always chasing.
Do you remember? You're talking about that show?
Yeah, what are those guys called?
Whale Wars or whatever.
Whale Wars. Yeah,
Dude, those guys are such fucking bitches, dude.
Committed though.
Yeah, but
South Park did the best fucking show about the Whale Wars. Dude. Fuck you, whale.
no, like they hype the show up, like they're trying to fire me up, right? They're like, these motherfuckers are out here killing whales, and you're like, I don't really care. And then they're like, yeah, but these whales are like super, cool and have
important to you.
And you're like, all right, I guess. And then they're like, and look at these motherfuckers, and they show clips of them like fucking gaffing whales, like and you're like, damn, what the fuck? That's fucked up. And there's blood everywhere. And then they're like, and they kill all the whales, and there's not going to be any whales left for your kids. And I'm like, well, that's fucked up. Like, don't fuck with my kids, China. And then they're like, doing really fucked up shit with the whales, and then they throw most of it over the side, and they don't even care. And you're like, yeah, fuck these guys. Let's get them. And then they go out there and spray them with fucking water guns.
It was Japan.
And you're like, bro.
It was Japan.
You just fired me up for like 30 minutes, and we're gonna go spray them with water. Fuck those guys. I thought we were going hard.
They're not even spraying them. They're getting sprayed by those guys. You ever seen them getting knocked off the boats? It's hilarious.
That's what I mean. They're just like,
I watched it for the comedic relief. Like, they had this one, like, super jet boat that looked like Batman's boat. I don't know if you remember that one.
Yeah.
It had, like, the weird wings.
And that's what I'm saying. And you expect it to shoot some fucking rockets or something. Like, yeah, let's go. We're going hard.
That was the best one. It got run over. It got hit by the other boat. And, like, if you go back and look at it got hit by their boat. And it's like, he pulled in front of him. And he's this big compared to this giant whaling ship that's the size of a battleship that we were.
And that's what I mean. They're not.
Well, of course it ran him over.
And they were like, fuck you, dude. I'm not stopping. I don't know. Like, and they were like, yeah, but
it's not just that. It's like, we can't.
It was Japan. And
bitches, dude.
The reason that I know it was Japan is because Japan started killing the whales because they were mad because they thought that whales dropped the bomb on Hiroshima because America blamed the whales.
South Park.
Yep.
Oh, I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Nah, like,
fuck you, whale.
If they want to kill a whale, I got a job for them. You heard about the freaking orcas? Willie is getting his revenge.
Well, I mean, whales they're mammals and they're super smart.
No, but you didn't hear that?
Like, it's only a matter of time before they really start going, fuck you humans. They could fuck our shit up. Some of those whales are fucking the size of like 19 school buses.
Well, yeah, the big ones, but I'm talking about these orcas that are taking down boats.
Orcas are just the beginning, Jimmy. And they're just the beginning.
And now
they're the battleships
have these pussy ass whale war motherfuckers that think they're going out there and going hard, and all they're doing is pissing people off. They're basically Karens. This is the whale Karens, not whale wars. And now we've declared war on the whales, and the orcas are coming back at us, and we don't know how to fucking handle it.
We went after the wrong whales.
Well, and
we made a movie about him, and now he's trying to kill everybody.
I do got to say this,
and we should have known because the orcas are hard as fuck, right?
Orcas don't play.
On all real levels, I think that overfishing is going to destroy the planet a lot faster than global warming. Just my personal fucking opinion. Mm-hmm. And on all real levels, that is something that actually fucking terrifies me. But. We're gonna make,
so you don't want to go fishing on Saturday.
No, I love fishing, and while we're gonna make, and I think
fuck redfish,
and I think that personal fishing and sport fishing and all that.
I know
shit,
the commercial. I know
that shit is fine, but the commercial fishing, I think, is gonna actually destroy our planet faster than anything else.
Bro, we're currently. You don't like fish sticks? What's up?
I love fish sticks.
You like fish sticks?
Yeah, but they can you like
fish sticks in your mouth?
They can actually genetically engineer fish sticks to come in my mouth at any given moment, you know?
Wait a minute. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Nah.
Let me get it.
There's no joke. There's no joke. I'm trying to be real right now, Jimmy.
I like your point, though. We could farm fucking cod, right? Can't we?
Yes.
And you ever heard of a fish farm?
Dude, tilapia fucking
There's some
sucks,
right down here.
We do, and we should, but we should do it on a much bigger scale than we're fucking plucking them out of the ocean because we're fucking with an environment, you know? Like, and you got to be careful not to fuck up too many environments.
Well, I don't know what the numbers are, and I'm following you on this. I don't know what the numbers are, but like landmass is something easier for us to equate just because everyone go up the globe, talking about different countries and all that. The ocean, and I'm probably wrong, is like 3 to 4 times the land
11
mass.
times.
Yeah, the landmass. For sure.
It's huge.
It's huge.
There's species of fish that we don't even know about.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And probably even closer than we even think.
If it's not looked at, I get what you're saying. The commercialization of all of it can get out of hand.
Well,
next thing you know, we're
it
like,
changes.
oh, shit.
It changes the environment, right? Like the ocean, just like a rainforest, is a symbiotic environment, right?
Symbiotic?
Symbiotic.
I think I said it right.
Maybe close enough. I call it.
No, I'm axing. What's
Anyways,
symbiotic?
if you kill off the predators in any environment, then the environment is going to get flourished with hogs or.
So that's what the orcas are doing. They're trying to kill off us because we're the predators. Right?
No, I think we're making.
That's
what
it is.
I think we're making a big enough splash, so to speak, in the ocean that the ocean is starting to fight back, and the orcas are the first fucking line of defense.
So the orcas are the seals that are coming in to get after us.
The orcas,
No,
the orcas are they're the goddamn
seals ain't shit compared to orcas.
Orcas are the
fucking
battleships.
smoking seals out there.
In other news,
orcas are the battleships.
The
dude.
Navy doesn't have Navy SEALs anymore. They're called Navy orcas.
Dude.
That's the elite of the elite.
You know, Russia's fucking making spy whales. Just saying.
Freaking Russians, man.
Sneaky fucking Russians.
Norwegians came out with the public announcements. It's like, don't fuck with the Russian spy whales.
What?
Yeah.
Spy whales?
Spy whales.
Like microchips and shit in their
Hey, you
head?
know how China's fucking making balloons that fly everywhere?
Yeah.
Fucking
What's up with
Russia's like, hey, what about the whales? Let's fucking put spy shit on the whales.
What's up with the antiquated technology? Why are we sending spies on fucking balloons and whales? Like him, a fucking pigeon? We'll put a camera on a pigeon.
If,
Well,
it,
see,
ain't, if
like-
it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right around the Cold War, like commerce stopped over there. So
Yeah, I guess so. But whales? It makes me think of Austin Powers. We're gonna get sharks with laser beams on their
Freaking laser beams.
Dude, you got a fucking beluga whale with a camera, and he doesn't even know what the fuck. He's like a dog, right? Like he's just happy to be here. He wants someone to rub his belly.
He's
You're
been
like, bro,
running-
you got a Russian fucking camera on your belly, and he's like, but it's not my fault. I'm not a Russian spy.
Whatever.
he's just been running into the Pacific Seawall for like 14 days. Just like, poof, oh shit. Poof, oh shit. Poof, oh shit.
It's all right. I heard that the U.S. is working on a secret team of attack dolphins.
No, we need to go straight to fucking orcas. We need to ally with the orcas. I should write that down as a fucking title, right? Ally with the orcas. We need to ally with the orcas. The orcas can take out the Russian spy belugas, and also take out the Russian spy boats.
So I'm just gonna say, like, this is the equivalent of what we tried to do, like in the Middle East, where we go over there and we train their people on how to be soldiers, so that they don't get overthrown by like a sovereign government or something.
Yeah, that shit worked out for us, didn't it?
No. You know, here's where I'm at, bro. Like the ocean is starting to fight back. Like I think we should take recognition and maybe not get on boats in the bay. Because orcas might fuck you up right now. Because the ocean is fucking mad at us, bro.
I'm going red fishing later this month, and if an orca shows up in the Gulf of Mexico, I'm taking pictures with that fool.
Yeah. I hope you don't die.
Bro down.
He might sink your fucking boat, dude.
If I see an orca when I'm out there fishing, yeah,
freak the
guns
fuck
hot, look out.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry,
no.
Willie.
Opposite,
you, Will.
Opposite. You got to bro down. Yeah, that's what he's fighting against because he thinks like people are bad. And you're like, bro, I'm not a fucking Russian using
Feed
whales
that
as spies.
motherfucker.
I'm not a Japanese person or Chinese person that's killing
I'll feed
fucking
him.
orc. Yeah, you want a redfish? Here's a redfish. You can take my cold redfish.
If you
What's
break
up?
into a house that has dogs, bro, you bring a steak, you know?
Or tranquilize. Not that I would know.
You need a lot of tranquilizers for an orca.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, somebody needs to do some cord management over here, okay?
Somebody needs to zip tie that thing to the desk.
Could we weaponize orcas? Not just spy orcas. I'm
I don't
talking
think you need.
weaponized
They are a
orcas.
freaking weapon already.
So we need trained orcas.
Like, have you seen them?
We can train orcas. I've been to SeaWorld.
Have you been to SeaWorld? Yeah.
Bro, they're sinking boats right now.
Instead of shooting water on the crowd, I want you to bite the shit out of everybody.
Dude, can you imagine the intimidation factor? We talked about the fucking bandolier of ninja stars earlier. Can you imagine the intimidation factor if you roll up with your big ass navy and all of your fucking aircraft carriers and your battleships and your fucking planes?
And the whales were just
And they're like,
fuck you?
and then the enemy comes up and they're like, yeah, we got some battleships and planes too. And then a fucking orca like takes down
Takes
a
down
boat,
their boat.
and you're like, yeah, what's up? We allied with the orcas. They're gonna be like, oh, we're fucked, dude. We're like super fucked.
I'm getting visions of like a camo pattern that's orca, like Sergeant Orca.
Black and white?
Like a tuxedo, right?
Tuxedo.
And then we got the orca bros in the back. Like one orca takes down the boat, and then he comes back and swims next to all our fucking boats. Now we got the orca fleet. The orca fleet.
Orcas
There
in
it is.
tuxedos.
That's
Oh.
it. The orca fleet.
And we give them ninja stars. I don't even know how they're going to throw them, but it's scary as fuck, isn't it?
Bro, and if the orcas don't get you, good luck with the dolphins.
And they're smarter. They're smarter and fast. So if the orca is the Tyrannosaurus Rex of the sea, we can all agree on that, right? Dolphins are the raptor bros.
Orca's not the...
No, that would be like one of the
great
big
white.
whales.
No, that'd be a great white.
Ooh, good point.
I
I
can
don't
see
want to
that.
bring sharks into this.
Dude,
'cause
great
that's another
whales-
Thing.
Wait,
Great
dude.
whales ain't going to do
If the
shit.
sharks get mad, everybody's fucked.
They're kind of big, dumb, and stupid like bulls.
Wait till they get mad.
I know that they're smart.
Yeah, I
Shark
think the
Week,
orcas
all
will
that
take
other
out the
stuff.
sharks.
They're not mammals.
I wonder if there's ever been an orca shark war.
Mammals have the intelligent thing. So you're thinking
What if we're
whales
starting
and
a whole nother line of bullshit that we're not even going to know how to deal with? What if we start a multi-species interoceanic war amongst sharks and orcas and dolphins? Well, what the fuck are we going to do?
I feel like
Stand
dolphins are
back
going to
and
win.
watch?
Dolphins are going to win. Dolphins are the people of the sea, right? I mean,
They're
that's
pretty damn
fucking
smart.
mermaids, bro. Dolphins.
orcas are bigger and meaner though.
It's true. It's true.
Orcas do take down dolphins.
Sharks are gonna have a hard
Yeah, but
time
if you give the
because
dolphins fucking ninja stars, then we've even the playing field.
sharks are gonna have a little bit of a harder time because they're historically like lone sharks.
What is?
Sharks.
Well, yeah, they do that because, like I
They're a
said,
little more like they're loners, you know. Whereas like orcas and they got like a pack. They got their homies with them. Like good luck. Like
So-
you ain't got to fight one. You got to fight like all the homies
7.
too. Yeah,
yeah, dolphins are the same way.
yeah. So I feel like orcas and
There's a lot of dolphins. Dolphins are raptor bros.
Sharks are too mean to,
Dolphins are
like-
a lot like raptors. That's why sharks are more or less scared of them. They won't fuck with them because
they're
they
more
know.
like T-Rex. They're out there. They're the lone fucking big ass motherfuckers.
Okay. All right. I'll give you the fuck. Orcas, though, I mean, that's some scary shit. I wouldn't want to fuck with them.
I kind of want to go to SeaWorld now.
Dude, I miss SeaWorld.
It's not like it used to be.
No,
I haven't been to SeaWorld since I was a little kid. What's different?
I haven't been either, but I've seen videos.
I don't know.
So it's not exactly the same as it was.
They
They're
don't
like,
have
oh,
all-
the orcas are sad. And it's like, all right, we'll go let them go and see what happens. Well, now they're sinking boats. Good job. Thanks.
yeah. Now we got
Thanks,
to fight
Obama.
the orcas, dude.
Thanks, liberals. See what you did?
Yes.
Freaking.
Now the orcas are attacking. You gave them the ammunition.
I'm just saying.
Oh, nobody gives them ammunition. They'll figure out how to shoot that shit.
Fuck you, Will.
All right, shots, let's go.
Yeah.
We're going to do it again.
Is it time to talk about it yet?
No.
Not yet.
Interesting. All right, so I got a bone to pick.
All right.
We eat a lot of meals at home, right?
Supposed to do.
Sometimes we don't like to cook meals, so we like do a DoorDash thing.
Yep, it's the American dream.
DoorDash currently getting sued because I have an Apple phone. I pay more for my McChicken sandwich than you pay for yours.
Yeah,
Why?
fuck you.
How?
Because you're an elitist Apple motherfucker.
Is that Apple? You drank the Kool-Aid, didn't you?
No, here's the deal. And honestly, here's what it is. So the Android marketplace is a free market.
Here, shots. Before we get into this sounds like it's going to go deep.
Yep. It already had that inclination.
Tink.
I like how you started out this whole thing with how Android's better than Apple, but keep going.
That's not a true statement,
Android's an open market. Go on.
but it is no point.
Way better than Apple. I agree.
So there's
It's
that.
not because it's not, but whatever.
We get charged less. Cool.
Yeah.
No,
We don't have a microchip implanted in our head
you
at night.
technically should get charged the same. However, Apple does charge a fee for its companies that have an app with them. And DoorDash decided to extend this fee to the end consumer.
Well, why the fuck not?
You're right. And that's really like a problem for Apple and DoorDash to solve. For the end user, like we all got fucked.
That's what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why they're getting sued. And that's why they're going to lose. And they're going to have to pay out a bunch of money to like people that use DoorDash with Apple like me. I'm going to get a big check for like $3.17. And y'all are all going to be jealous.
You might get a tall boy out of that. Or you'll get one chicken sandwich.
I'm preemptively jealous. I want a check. I love checks.
I never bit the whole Apple thing. Like, I had one, and I hated it.
It's just a different perspective. It's all it is. It's all the same. It's all the same fucking price. Like really, like if I go get a brand new fucking Galaxy, whatever the fuck is going
It's
on right now,
preference. It's all-
and I go get a fucking iPhone, whatever the fuck, it's the same fucking price. Like literally, it's the same fucking price.
Yeah, price aside, it's right and wrong, and we chose right, and you chose wrong.
Yeah.
So.
You made a poor choice.
We'll see who's on the right side of history at the end of it.
I think Apple's a cult. That's who we need to be watching out.
It's just a different interface, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is. Like, I use Windows for like a lot of fucking years, and then
But
like,
if you notice
I've used Mac for like a lot of fucking years.
But if you notice
honestly,
how Apple
Mac is
people,
a lot more efficient, easier to use. It just is. Like, there's no arguing that fucking
yeah,
point.
there is. Yeah, there's definitely is arguing that point.
No, there's not. There's not. Unless you're a fucking hacker trying to do sketchy shit. Like, fucking Apple's better. Like, it just fucking is.
It's not.
It's quite literally my job to fucking know these facts, dude. And I'm telling you, it absolutely fucking is.
And my point is that Apple has built an entire fucking industry on let's get them used to this. Let's buy Apple Mac computers for elementary school kids so they know how to use the iOS
guess what? Fucking
operating
Windows
system
fucking
instead.
computers didn't exist back then, bro. They weren't even in the fucking marketplace because Apple was first. They were first in the
So
marketplace.
what they're doing,
and they still do it fucking
is
better.
they're training
They still
dumb
do
monkeys
it better.
how to push the right buttons in the right order. And now the dumb monkeys only know how to push those buttons in the right order, and they can't go do anything else.
If you
You're wrong. From a user interface perspective and from a security perspective, like, Apple is literally fucking the lead runner. Like, there's just not a fucking argument here. If you want to go into me about the security of an iPhone versus the security of an Android, you're going to fucking lose that argument. You just are. And if you want to go against me with user interface for either or, user interface is easier for an Apple. That's why all the fucking old people use fucking Apple fucking phones. It just is. That is what it is. Unless you
hot button.
We
found it.
It's not really that hot. It just is. It just is what it is.
Oh, no, you
it's
pussy bitch.
It's not very cold.
You waited till Chop wasn't here to fucking have the Apple
No
Android conversation.
I will continue to have that conversation with
Look,
Chop.
I'm not a tech guy.
You know
what
what
I
Chop
can say is I've had an Apple and
You know what Chop
Android.
doesn't do is manage a fucking inventory of fucking 7,000 phones. You know what I do is that. That's exactly what the fuck I do. And I'm telling you,
Because you have an Apple. Because you have an Apple. So that's what you're comfortable with.
not
You're safe
even
and
that.
comfortable.
Not even that. I support
Passive
fucking
least
thousands
resistance.
of fucking phones. Thousands of them. And I've supported Android phones and I've supported Apple phones. I've put both of them in a managed fucking device.
Hey, what kind of phone do you have?
I have an Apple.
All right. So that's what you're most comfortable with. And that's exactly my point.
You don't even, dude. I lived in fucking Windows for fucking years.
This
and
is
years
what's
and
right
years and
because
years.
this is what I know and change is scary.
It's not.
You fucking boomer.
We're gonna fight. This is like me coming into your line of business, telling you that you're an asshole. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
All I'm saying is, whatever. Fine. Apple's better. Fucking. Because why again?
I gave two
because I have to pay more to.
No, I gave
buy,
I gave 2 points. Apple's better about security, and they're better about user interface. Those are the two things that they're better about. Period. End of story.
Okay.
I'll buy it.
All right. You can be different and have an Android because I'm different, and that's cool.
Better.
Whatever you have to do.
There's that. Yeah.
Better like fucking Kodak Black, dude.
All right, let's take a shot. Woo! We found the hot button. We found it.
There it is.
I'm just saying.
We know what pisses Chris off now.
Yeah. Don't attack my line of business.
That might be some useful information later.
Don't attack my line of business because I actually know what the fuck when it comes to that.
About iPhones. All right, this is the one.
Oh no.
Are we gonna talk about it?
We're gonna talk about it.
I'm excited.
Oh no. Don't say excited.
I'm premature.
I'm pretty mature. Tink, tink. Y'all are drunk. Come on, let's take this shot and talk about it.
All right, man. These titties.
That could be the worst. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, these are my favorite shot glasses because you can hold them by the titties.
How else are you gonna?
Oh, all right. Sweetness. Oh wait, today we're drinking Stellan bourbon. I already read the back. There's nothing else to read. Sweetness low.
Yeah.
2,
1.5. 2. Oh.
Crunch low. I'll go low also. 1.5, 2.
2.
Bite 3.
Yeah.
3.5 maybe.
It's up there.
Hits hard on the back end.
Yeah. Bottle.
Sucks.
So Jimmy hates it because he says it looks like a wine bottle.
It freaking looks like a wine
It kind of does look like a wine bottle, but that makes it unique for a whiskey bottle. Also, it has a good cork, good top, minimal writing, decent label. I'm gonna give it a 3, just above average.
No, it doesn't have any texture to it at all.
Yeah, there's no individualized shit about it.
The label is not super fucking awesome.
It's blue.
It's not bad. I guess it's offset a little bit.
It's blue.
It's blue.
I like blue.
I don't know, man.
I bet it pours easy. Did it pour real nice coming out of that bottle?
I bet they buy this bottle from a wine bottle distributor.
Well, you had me think how many. Yeah.
Smart. My boy's smart.
Nah, I think I like that it's unique, so I'm not gonna like completely shit on it. But also, this bottle is nothing special.
It ain't a 3.5. It's a 3.
No, it's a 1.5.
It's a
Ooh,
that thing ain't breaking a 2 today, boy.
Ooh.
I won't give it a 1 because it's a little unique.
It's unique, dude. That's a little above average, bro. It's unique.
That's hot.
It's
Wait a minute.
unique. It has a
unique
cork.
because it's average.
It has a cork.
No, look,
The fact that it has a fucking cork puts it
Jimmy,
over
look at-
2.5.
look
dude.
up there. There's no other bottle that's shaped like this. It looks like a wine bottle.
That's what I said earlier. Like the closest.
So that's kind of
one-
cool.
It's unique, dude. That gives it a little above average.
This is where I'm interested to go, though. Drunkenness. How do we feel? How do we feel right now?
3.5. I drank a bit of Elijah Craig rye before we started.
Jimmy, you feel drunk? Is it hitting you at all? Because that's, dude. The thing that I hate the most about the whiskey culture, and it's difficult because there's like bourbon groups. My uncle today was like, "Hey, I'm part of this bourbon and cigar group, and we get together and we drink different."
That's not the
bourbons
same
and smoke
price.
cigars." And I was like,
That's not what they're doing.
That's not the same price.
and he was like, "You would really like it," and I was like, "Yeah, I would really like drinking the liquor that they drink, but they don't drink liquor like I drink liquor." And
they want to taste liquor, and
Actually,
I want to drink liquor.
no. Actually, I want to reel that back in. I want to crawfish. I'm crawfishing. They do drink liquor for the same fucking reason I drink it. They're just pretending. This is pretentious.
Yeah, you're just honest about it.
They're the ones that are like, "Oh yeah, this has got smoky overtones with oak fucking flavors and get." Bro, did it get you drunk? Did it get you drunk? And that's the most important key factor, right? All right. How does it make you feel? Are we drunk? Are we drunk?
Makes me feel good.
I feel
I like
really
this bottle. I think y'all are tripping, and I think first of all, I think the bottle's a 3.
I think the bottle's whack, but I think the bourbon's all right.
You think the bottle's whack because it's unique, dude?
It's unique because it's.
You ever seen a fucking bourbon bottle like this?
with the bottle.
Look at all the bottles up there, dude. You ain't never seen a bourbon bottle like that. That makes it unique.
Yeah, but I've seen
That gives it-
3,000
that gives
wine
it-
bottles that look just
that
like
gives it half above average. Like literally, like that's a 3.
But you're talking about the bottle right now, and the defining characteristic of this
and
bottle is the drunkenness.
The drunkenness is decent. Also, I'll give
Decent?
the drunkenness a 3.5.
Yeah,
Are you drunk, Jimmy?
I'm on my way.
Jimmy
feels good.
he's been sipping that shot.
Now,
for a second.
can I throw this at you? This bottle is 57.49%, 114.
Ooh, that's a
114.98.
Well, that explains the old burn we were talking about.
114.98. It's 115 proof.
Okay.
We can run a riding lawnmower on that thing.
Bro.
I should have given it higher bottle marks, dude.
No, because fuck the bottle.
Back to the bottle.
But the drunkenness. Oh yeah, yeah.
Top marks.
Everything else is
3.5, 4. I
Damn.
could probably go as high as 4 on drunkenness.
I think I was giving Elisha more credit than he deserved.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah. 114? 115?
115.
Holy
So
shit.
where do you? it's 115. That's what it is.
Dude, I'm glad we chose that one. What was the rye? Was the rye right there?
I didn't look at the. I don't know.
I didn't
look at
either. I didn't look at it either.
They have one?
They have a rye.
But the box chose the fucking bottle.
The box did use it.
Yeah.
So where do you take this bottle?
Everywhere.
Where's the place to drink this?
115? Everywhere. Bro, that's the bottle you bring. Do you like whiskey?
Well, we're all married, so that narrows down a lot of things.
No, I think I know where you take this. What? You go to a family gathering, perhaps. You know, maybe like a middle schooler's birthday party or something. And there's a pool party, but there's a lot of family, and you know that they're going to get drunk, right?
That's great to get dad drunk on.
And you bring this, and you're like, oh, look, I brought this bottle. I haven't really tried it yet.
Hey, you don't tell them it's 115.
And then, like, you start taking shots at 9 o'clock when the kids are, like, done playing in the pool and going inside, and everyone's starting to drink.
For the first break, yeah.
And at 9:30... everyone's fucking shit house. And you're like,
Wasted.
bro, what's up? I'm telling you.
What's wrong with you pussies?
115. This has been a fun thing. So this has been a trend that I've been seeing lately. I've been seeing some very high proofed fucking whiskeys.
The color on that
go down smooth as fuck. So, recently I drank, when we got to find this, I haven't been able to find it yet, but as soon as I find it, I'm going to buy it. It's called Austin Still. So it's here and it's Austin and it's whiskey.
Dude, they got I've seen it. You can buy it at Specs on 620.
121 proof, I think I drank that night. And
a bourbon or a whiskey?
And it went down like fucking butter, dude. It went down like garlic butter and lobster, dude. It was so fucking just smooth as fuck. No burn. Beautiful. 121 proof, dude. Lit me up. I got like a quarter into the bottle, right? And I was like,
ruh-roh.
Whoa, dude, I am fucked up. And then he was like, of course you are. Look at the fucking bottle. And I read it and I went, oh no.
No.
So this is what, like, I remember drinking.
It was one of the only bottles that I started in on and I thought I was going to go through it. And I got like halfway down and was like, nope.
Do you remember drinking in high school and people are like, oh, this is, Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah, because we were in high school and poor.
Dude, this is 115.
Well, it's like Everclear. Can you see the bottle?
Oh, it's right up there with 151 for sure.
Yeah. It's good.
Look at the color.
115 is impressive, dude. We chose a good one. Glad we went there.
Do we do a color? Y'all do that? Or are we getting to?
We don't talk about it.
Who fucking
That's
cares?
kind of really cool. Look at it.
It is good.
It's almost like syrup in there. No bubbles.
So, I don't know how to transition, so I'll just fucking transition.
Jump in.
We ready?
Are you transitioning right now?
Cold pull.
I'm ready. I think I'm
Are
ready
you going
to
come
transition.
out? What is she here now?
It's they, by the way.
I'm going to start sitting down to pee, but only if I go to Germany.
Oh my gosh.
Because apparently, the place where most men sit down to pee in the entire world is Germany. And I have to ask you this. Is there ever an occasion that is okay to sit down and pee?
So, I
want you guys to get real.
I'm going to fuck you up here, dude.
Keep going. I really want to hear
I
your
sit
answer.
down to pee more than I stand up to pee.
Ooh, that's all right. True.
Oh, gosh.
Why? Are you talking like at your own house? What about in public?
No, just in general.
Like if
I had the option to sit down, I usually sit down.
So you're going to find a stall at Dairy Queen?
Yeah.
And sit on that nasty
take
son of
a
a
piss?
bitch?
I'll wipe it off first, but yeah.
Wow, you went harder than I thought you were going to go.
Man,
I'll
God gifted
sit
you
down.
with that thing to just.
Bro, I'll stand
Spray
up.
and
I'll
pray.
stand up where it's necessary. If I'm in the woods, I'm gonna stand up. Like if
That's a perfect place to
if I'm at like a sporting event and you go into a bathroom where like 90 motherfuckers trying to stand up, I'll stand up. I also, we're gonna get real. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it out there. I'm gonna drop all my walls and I'm gonna go ahead and say this shit. I also have stage fright. So like if I go into a stall at like an Astros World Series game, for instance, and there's like 90 motherfuckers in that motherfucker. So I got old, stupid motherfuckers on each side of me trying to take a piss. If I go try to take a piss, I don't know. I'm broken. I can't perform. I'll just fucking zip it up, walk outside, get back in line and wait until I can have a moment where I feel okay to piss. And then I'll try to, I know.
That's
no, it's terrible.
That's
It's
rough.
fucking terrible.
That's rough.
I'm just saying it's fucking terrible.
Dude, I grew up in Comfort, Texas.
And
they had a trough.
Bro,
a trough.
it's weird. Like I'm
talking elementary school. I had a trough.
I can play sports or go work out and get into like a locker room shower in front of a bunch of motherfuckers and be naked and be fine. And that doesn't bother me. But for whatever reason, if I'm taking a piss and some dude's standing next to my shoulder,
and your arm hair touches a little bit.
It ain't happening. I'll just stand there like a scarecrow.
Like, bro, to touch my arm hair. Touch me, creepy motherfucker.
Don't touch me while I'm peeing.
Bro, to the point that it hurts. Like, it actually, like, I feel physical pain.
Yeah,
because,
your bladder's about to fucking
because I
rupture.
gotta piss, and now I can't piss, and now I'm just standing here holding my dick. Like, fucking, it's bad. It's bad news bears, dude. That's me getting real. That's me being as real as I've ever been on a podcast.
Why don't you just wait until you can get a
dude,
stall?
I fucking leave and I get back in line and I wait until I can get a fucking stall. And it sucks.
I'm the exact,
All right,
completely polar opposite.
So you make it into a stall.
Hey, you know what's crazy is when it comes to shitting, I'm the exact opposite. I could shit in a fucking sink. I could shit in your kitchen sink and I don't give a fuck. When it comes to pissing, I'll get stuck like a motherfucker. And I don't know why it is or what the fuck is broken in my brain that makes it that way, but it is
Hold
what
on.
it is.
But when you go to the stall, when you finally get to the stall, do you sit down to pee or do you stand to pee?
It depends on how drunk and lazy I'm feeling at that moment.
Preference. What's preference?
That's wild, bro.
So preference in a public stall is I'm standing up. And I'll stand up.
But no, like personal preference, even if every bathroom you ever went to was your bathroom.
No, if that bathroom was my bathroom, I'm sitting down.
Really?
Yeah. I gotta get off my feet, bro. I'm a busy motherfucker. I stay on my feet a lot. If I find an opportunity to sit down, I'm gonna sit down.
There's 2 times that I sit down to pee. Maybe three. The first is if you have a boner, right?
Oh,
That's worse.
that's weird. You have to like lean over.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You gotta like touch your toes.
But you can't pee with a boner standing up. Like, that's impossible.
Bro, you can barely do it sitting down.
So you sit down
And then you lean over.
and you touch the ground with your fingers.
Yeah.
And you fucking
Try to pee down.
tuck it underneath the toilet.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's a fucking problem, dude. Nobody talks about.
So that, and people should. Why? Why aren't people talking
We're exposing it today.
I mean, that's a thing.
Bro, also the split stream.
Oh,
after you get laid, the split stream is a fucking problem.
No,
Oh, you have to go outside.
You like
You
have
don't
to
know
go
where that
outside.
thing's going.
You have to sit down. Here's another proponent for sitting fucking down. After sex, you better sit the fuck down. Because
You
if you
ever-
stand up, you're going to pee on our wall.
You ever sit down backwards? Like, where you're facing the tank?
Yeah, when I was
real
5.
drunk. Real drunk. Like, real fucking drunk. Like, catch the toilet as a, like, oh shit, like I just barely landed here. Like, real fucking drunk.
All right.
Like,
So-
that's equal with the number of times that I've done that is the number of times that I pissed on my, like, stand-up dresser in my room.
There's
or
a little-
closet, or like, you know when you pee indiscriminately into somewhere that's not the bathroom?
No.
You never did that? You're
You're
a
quit
fucking
being a
liar.
fucking liar.
He's a fucking liar, dude.
You've never pissed anywhere other than a fucking toilet?
Oh, yeah.
or
but not on my
outside?
fucking dresser. I pee outside more than I do
You never
inside.
peed in your closet or some stupid shit like that?
No.
He hasn't hung out with us enough.
Yeah, we'll get
No,
into
I went outside.
Today.
And then y'all found me out there later.
Today is
I
today.
never made it back.
Today is the day. You're gonna make it home. You're gonna like piss in your own closet.
All right, so
You're gonna have to explain
Shit,
that.
I
later.
hope not.
so when you have a boner, that's one. You're gonna have to like sit and tuck, or you like maybe turn around backwards,
Or you go
Doesn't
outside.
matter.
Or you go outside. Stand the fuck up.
Like I said,
Like
there's
if-
more than one option here, and y'all forgetting about it. Go outside. I don't care what neighborhood you live in.
Well, sometimes
or
you
what
can't.
your HOA
Sometimes you
fees
can't
are.
walk, Jimmy.
That is worse.
Crawl.
If you're peeing outside with a boner, that is definitely worse than just peeing outside, right? Like
Dude,
if someone
peeing outside
passes
with
you-
the boner is
If
better
you're
than peeing
with
inside with the boner.
You're a happy motherfucker.
All right.
hope.
So the next one is you wake up in the middle of the night and it's super dark and you don't want to turn the lights on.
There's
You sit-
Vaseline on your
you sit down.
Got that story?
You sit down to take a piss. You know,
Bro, I sit down.
because it's dark. You
I
can't
sit-
you can't hit the.
I
hit
sit
the
down and
target.
take a piss like 8 out of 10 times, dude. Sorry. That's who the fuck I am. I do. I straight up, I do.
I'm gonna go with -1 out of 10 times.
The times I stand up, pretty much like I'm drunk or I'm trying to prove a point or I'm outside. Like that's it when it comes to standing up.
I wouldn't know what.
I'm trying to remember what the third one is. So first one is you have a boner. Second one is you wake up in the middle of the night, right? And you don't want to turn the lights on. Because dude, you turn the lights on and then you're like,
Bro, when I wake up in the
It's
middle
like
of the
a
night,
flashbang.
when I wake
You
up
know
in
what
the
I
middle of the night, I have a boner. Like it's double problems.
That's another problem. Y'all's night vision is not like fucking Batman when you wake up in the middle of the night.
it is. But if you turn that light on,
Then fucking don't use your Batman night vision.
Yeah, dude.
And
I guarantee
No,
you
you
piss
pee
all
by-
over the floor.
No, you
Like, I
pee by
guarantee
sound.
it.
You give a little out, like you're like, I'm pretty sure it's right here. You hear the little trickle, bam, I'm in.
If you're peeing by sound, I guarantee you pee on the floor.
Drunk, absolutely.
And here's my argument. I sit the fuck down. I sit down and lean over. And
I
then
couldn't find it aiming after all these years. I'm not going to find it with my fat ass either. I'm going to take the extra couple steps.
dude,
to go
are you
outside
kidding
and
me?
pee.
Dude, my bathroom section is like thin. I got like 8 inches of wall on each side. I I just gotta hit the spot,
bro. If
I can sit the fuck down, I'll sit the fuck down.
If I'm in
dude.
public, I will not sit the fuck down. I don't sit down to take a shit. Like,
if I'm in public,
I'm a hover motherfucker. Like, and
I'm not a hover motherfucker, but I'll clean a toilet seat off. I'll grab a bunch of toilet paper. Fucking do the woo woo.
That shit's like sandpaper. If you move it fast enough, it probably disinfects it.
I'll fucking wipe it off. Then I'll sit down. Dude, I'm gonna sit down. The weird shit gets when like the toilet water's too high, and you go to try and piss after you shitting, and then you fucking dick hits the water. That's not cool. It's just not cool.
That's
dude.
what you get for peeing sitting down.
Yeah, well, no, he's right. It's not because I have big dicks, because I peed sitting down, and he's absolutely right.
Your dick doesn't touch the water.
I'm not. It does if you're sitting down.
No, it touches the inside of the toilet.
It does
seat.
if you're fucking sitting down in a public toilet where they already fucking flooded the motherfucker, and the fucking water line is right at the fucking ass cheeks. You bet your ass it touches the fucking water.
You ever been to like a really shitty gas station and you look at it and you're like, I
Bro.
don't even want to point and pee.
Bro, you ever shit and think you're cool, and then like it hits the water and the water splashes back up in your asshole, and you think you got some amoeba?
Do that shit. Do that shit in a porta potty when it's 114 degrees outside.
Yeah, great. Now I'm gonna die. You know?
Yeah, that's all that's left for me.
Here we are,
dude. I've definitely gone to a like sketchy ass gas station, and they give you the fucking cinder block. You know what I'm talking about? The cinder block
on it.
And you're like, all right. And they go, it's around back. All right, I guess
it's an outside motherfucker.
And I go around back carrying this fucking cinder block.
Dude, you just pee in the door.
And I open it, and it's like, oh, it's fucked. It's fucked in there. Like, I can smell the piss before I unlocked it.
Yeah.
And you open it up, and you're like, ugh, okay.
You just pee in the door.
I'm going to stand right here outside, and I'm going to pee into the room.
I can make it from here.
Yeah, you pee in the door.
And look, like, I know I'm going to spill in between me and the toilet. I know.
That doesn't matter. Nobody's concerned about that.
Obviously, nobody else gives a fuck about that either.
No one cared before. It
smells like piss already.
That's the best part is, like, the bigger piece of... I don't even know if it's a thing anymore. I remember it was. Like, the bigger piece of shit they give you to haul with the fucking key. A cinder block, a piece of railroad tie, or whatever.
The worst
the bathroom's going to be. It's like, who wants to steal this fucking key anyway? What am I getting? Is there gold in here somewhere I don't know about? No. What the fuck, man? God,
the heavier the bathroom key, the worse the fucking situation is.
That goes on rules to live by right there.
Yeah, I agree.
Shots, let's go.
Shots.
Did you pour this so fucking fast? Look at you. You're like the Flash over here.
He's the whiskey,
I know, right?
The whiskey ninja.
Through the fucking magic of the internet.
It's crazy how time flies.
So, boys. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. That was rough.
Was it rough? No. It was good.
It was good.
It's got some sharp edges. But that's about it. Yeah, feel the burn.
It burned.
We're holding it down. We're focused. Guys, we got to start being more responsible and focused. You know what I mean?
Do you know the name of the podcast?
Whiskey and Whiskers Podcast.
Focus.
So you know the show The Bachelor?
Yeah. We're going here.
Apparently they're doing like a silver bachelor. So you're talking like 55, 65 plus is the bachelor. An old woman's whose their husband died. They're going to try to get the bachelor.
Oh, I guarantee you they're going to pull every trick in that book.
I don't understand the show. So, all right. So let's presume there's an old motherfucker.
Not presume, that's what it is.
That has...
it's silver, so it's old. Money.
Right? Right.
The dude's got to be stacked.
So, he's got money.
Dude's stacked.
And then the premise of the show is, here's a lot of eligible bachelorettes that are his age to try and... What?
Yeah, whichever one fucks him best, like, gets his retirement plan.
I bet I know.
Somebody said it.
I hate to say this, but I bet I know who fucks him best. You know who it is?
The craziest
The 23-year-old.
Yeah.
Who wasn't invited.
Yeah. She's not a part of the show. Like, dude, if... You see what I'm saying? Like, if there's a 65-year-old motherfucker and you're like, oh no, he's, widower or whatever the fuck, and now he's 2 years out and he wants to find love again. Dude, he's not going to find love.
It's definitely,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I mean, there's other things. I mean, like they both can put their pills in the deal at the same time, and
it's definitely,
they have all those
Jimmy,
doctor's
sit here and
appointments.
look at me in my eyes and tell me this 65-year-old rich motherfucker is gonna
If I'm the 65-year-old rich motherfucker, absolutely not.
is
Any
gonna
day of the
choose
week.
from the 12
other
very
not,
beautiful 65 plus women that they chose to be on the show.
that are not rich.
No. Like, this show is whack. The show is whack.
Bro, this isn't gonna make it through pilots. It's really not.
Now, what I would rather see is I don't know, call him 40 years old, 40-year-old bachelor.
You're going the wrong way, dude. It's the other way.
And there's a bunch of...
It's college people. Like you make it like out of college and actually get
damn,
married.
go harder. Like, broke as fuck. He's broke as fuck.
Yeah.
So that's what I was
And
about
she's
to
like
go
a
at.
total slut.
But he's 24 years old, and there's a bunch of 55-year-old fucking,
yeah.
like, cougars.
And there's like a 22-year-old slut, you know?
What if we do the Silver Bachelor and the dude's old and he's the bachelor? You know, he's old. He's old as shit. Wrinkly balls, everything. But then there's a bunch of young chicks.
Yeah, he owns like half of South Texas or something.
The twist is he doesn't own any of that shit. And we found him on fucking Skid Row. And
Yeah,
we gave
he's
him a
just a
haircut and
homeless
bath.
guy. He's just a homeless guy.
That would be money right there.
I like it. Let's do this.
We're not the first ones. They did that. Remember that show Average Joe? Which was bullshit anyway after the fact, but they sold it that way.
He was an average Joe.
Yeah, but at least he was like a young, handsome guy that kind of, I don't, like...
He didn't have no money. He didn't have no money.
Yeah,
have a fucking
but this dude's old as fuck with gray balls and has no money.
That's even worse.
Zero money and old fucking wrinkly balls. Gross.
I don't even know.
Oh my gosh.
No, honestly, the best idea is you get a 25-year-old guy with no money from the get-go, like everyone knows.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
But then there's a bunch of cougars, you know?
I'm going to say shots. Let's go.
We'll call it Wild America.
Shots. Let's go.
Hey, you landed on your titties.
Wild America. In their natural habitat.
Dude, I like titties in their natural
The cougars
habitat.
are stalking.
Man,
Tink.
cougars are a whole nother ballgame.
I think my dog is a coyote.
What?
I think my dog is a coyote.
Did you bring him home as a stray? Like how?
No, I think his mom was a husky. I saw his mom. His mom was a husky. I think his dad was a coyote.
This little wiry little son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Blue eyes and hates the heat.
Hey, yeah. Looks all cool and then bites the fuck out of children, you know?
Little turd.
Chris,
Yeah.
they're about to ex-nay state inspections in Texas.
I'm so happy about this.
Why?
This is bad.
I didn't grow up poor, but I like ended up poor. Does that count? No. Dude, fuck state inspections. Like
No. It does good for the
no,
community.
it doesn't do shit.
Everybody.
It doesn't do shit.
It's
Doesn't
not-
do shit. I sit in traffic all the time because some stupid motherfucker got his car broke down in the middle of traffic. No,
And that motherfucker has a paper tag that they gave him from his buddy he gave him $25 to.
doesn't do shit. Doesn't do shit. You know what it does? Generates revenue for the fucking state. You know.
No,
you know what I
some of it
care.
does.
You know what I care about? Not revenue for the state. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That's just out the window. Dude, fuck you. Stop charging me for a fucking broken ass fucking windshield wiper. Are you serious right now? Like the windshield wiper, it wipes the windshield, bitch. Like you telling me there's a crack in it? I gotta spend like an extra $60. I gotta pay you to put the windshield wiper on because you're the one that says that I need to put a new windshield wiper on. Dude, fuck you. You don't know
You
shit.
just got hacked.
You don't even
Hold
know
on,
fucking
hold
my
on,
car
hold
from
on,
your
hold on.
goddamn elbow, bro. You
You
plugged
got
my car
hacked.
into some shit and you're trying to tell me some. It's all bullshit. Dude, the state inspection shit needs to go away the same way that the surcharge program needed to go away because the surcharge program was unconstitutional. They
Wait.
fucking deemed it unconstitutional and it
Wait,
fucking
you
went
took
away.
this and went
This
in
shit is-
different directions.
Dude, it's all fucking wrong.
Derailed.
Bro, all of it is wrong. It's all wrong. The state inspection shit is wrong. The fucking surcharge program was wrong. It's all, bro, you fucking charging people for being fucking broke.
But here you are bitching about cars being
Because I've been
broken
broke
down.
before.
No, here you are bitching about cars being broken down, And the entire point of the state inspection is like, your car's not going to break down in the next year.
Everybody motherfucking's car is going to break down. You drive it long enough, that bitch going to break down. That's how the fucking cars work. Like all of them. Literally fucking all of them.
Well, then
dude, you could buy a BMW today, and it might break down before my fucking Ford or Chevy or Dodge. It just might fucking happen. Dude, don't give me that shit. All cars fucking break down. That's what the fucking cars do, is they fucking break down.
Man,
but my point is, you don't want cars to break down, right?
You think you're stopping the shit? I still see cars all the time. They didn't get their inspection.
You're not.
They didn't get their fucking inspection. They're fucking driving an unsecured load. They're about to kill 19 people.
It's a freaking conglomerate, man. Like, the state put all those on, and you got all these bottom feeders and all these people that made these inspection stations who are going after folks like you. No offense. But, oh, you got this windshield wiper bad. Oh, your tires are bad. But guess what? We sell it all right here for a 45% markup. And
yeah, I don't give them any of that shit, dude.
Fail an inspection?
I go to AutoZone and I do all that shit myself, and then I leave their seat in the front fucking seat, bro.
You gotta find a freaking inspection guy.
You gotta find it.
Because they're out there.
You gotta find it, bro. And
you can't go to these.
And more than that, if you can somehow conjure a fucking address that is like outside of like a city for him, you know, then you're in good.
Well, you just used to.
You're in good shit because you could go like over here to this county right outside of your county, and you.
It doesn't do the sniff test.
Exactly.
Used to, you had to sign a waiver, but like I said, I haven't had a gas vehicle in 25 years, and they don't do it on diesels. But
no matter how you slice it, the fucking system is fucked.
The inspection,
and the state inspection, in order for me to get my registration, it's fucked, bro. I got a car right now. I own a car that the shit's all fucked up in the engine. The car doesn't run. It just lives in my driveway. It's like a paperweight. I got like
we call those ornaments.
I got a 3,000 pound ornament in my fucking driveway, right? It just lives there. Free of rent. Whatever. It lives there.
Well, it ain't free. It's costing somebody something.
Not yet. But if I ever want to get it legal, it'll cost me a bunch of money.
I believe in the inspection. I just believe that it needs to be controlled more.
Why do I gotta have insurance on that? It doesn't drive. It's not going to hit nobody. Why do I have insurance?
So why did you go get it registered if it doesn't drive?
Insurance is a different thing. We're talking about inspection. State inspection.
Well, in order to get your inspection, you got to have insurance.
Because you're going to drive it on the road.
Bullshit, dude. I have a car in my driveway that I'm not going to drive on the road, but I still have to have insurance on the bitch.
Why did you register? Are you?
I'm trying to feel this out. I'm still confused.
I'm very confused.
Do we agree with state inspections, or like do we want cars breaking down on the road, or do we not?
Take a vote.
I don't want state inspections. Cars break down on the road regardless of state inspections because Mexicans don't care. They don't give a fuck about state inspections. They break their cars down on the road all the fucking time.
Like I said, we need better state inspections that are not pawned off into private
I'm not going to put that all off on Mexicans either. Also, poor white folks will break their cars down like in the middle of the highway with no regards.
Rich white people will do the same thing.
Yeah,
they get these trucks with these lifted trucks and they put these spacers.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be specific.
Dude, the fucking...
Did you see that one?
The lights underneath the tailgate. You know what I'm talking about? And then they drop the tailgate, and now it doesn't pass inspection anymore.
Inspections are very important. They're just not run correctly. It does not need to be a state organized. You need to pass this law.
Am I not allowed to have a car that's non-drivable?
Yes.
How the fuck do I inspect that motherfucker?
You get it drivable.
No.
Yes.
I'm not allowed to have a junkyard full of cars that don't drive. Like,
oh yeah, you can. You do realize that you don't have to get it registered and insured just to have it as a lawn ornament, right? Because I got 3 of them, and I'd tell you all about this.
Yeah, I mean, fucking kinda.
See, that's the one saving grace. I don't want a bunch of broken down cars on the street. That's not what I'm into. But I am also done with fucking cops sweating me because, like, they're like, oh, the light over your fucking license plate is out.
You know what that is, right?
Yeah, they're fishing.
It's called a pretext stop.
Yeah, you drive.
I don't really give a shit about your tail light or your running light on your cab or anything else.
Yeah, you drive an early. You drive
stop and talk to you.
You drive an early 2000 Malibu with blue rims. Like, I'm gonna pull you over.
So if we could get rid of like the lures, right? If we get rid of the context where we're getting pulled over for stupid shit, I'm down with that. I'm not, because it's a slippery slope, man. What do you mean?
Okay, so now we're not stopping people for missing
If you stop
lights.
those pullovers, that guy's not going to get pulled over.
Missing
He's going to
blinkers, see-
He's going to go off and kill like a bunch of kids.
Jimmy,
or
I'm
something.
with you. You're missing blinkers. You don't have headlights. Like,
Okay,
this shit
so
is
you don't
dangerous.
have fucking headlights, and you leave here, and it's 10:30 at night, and you don't have headlights running down the street, and then bam, mom decided to take her kids out. You never saw them, and you smoked them because you didn't have headlights to see them.
Yeah, you can't
The
kill innocent
inspections
people.
are freaking important. The problem is the state has turned over their jurisdiction ability. That's probably not the right way to say that. But they turned it over to private companies, like the Minute Stop, Get Your Sticker Here, all these other little bullshit
be real.
places.
Let's be real. Like most cities, like Austin, for instance, we turned off the police like a couple years ago.
You're trying to change gears here. Hold up.
I'm not even trying to change gears. That's where we're at. I drive 80 down 183 every fucking day. And you know who stops me? Fucking nobody. Because there ain't no fucking motorcycle cops. And there ain't no fucking cops pulling people over for going fucking 80 down 183
As
anymore.
far
No,
as-
I like that. Let's
No,
not
Jimmy,
fuck this up, Doc.
Jimmy, let's be real. Like that doesn't exist anymore. I drive as fast as I fucking want to down the fucking highway.
I know.
Every fucking day.
I knew it before y'all knew it.
Because there's no fucking cops pulling me over anymore. There's just fucking not. And guess what? I'm not the only one. Traffic is moving at
Yes,
about 20 miles
the way
over.
it's supposed to be moving.
About 20 miles over. Fucking
if they could just
what
get
the
rid of
speed
that
limit
freaking
is.
curve right by the old Catfish
By
car
fucking breaker. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And traffic will just move.
But everybody fucking slows the fuck down at the fucking turn. I agree with you, but what I'm saying is this, Jimmy. They ain't pulling us fucking over anymore, homie. I'm driving 80 every fucking day down the fucking highway.
Oh, me too.
And nobody's fucking pulling me
So
over, dude.
there's a weird crossroads at I want cars to at least get the fuck out of the way. You know, like I want them to not be driving a broke ass piece of shit that doesn't get the fuck out of the way. Also, I don't want to get pulled over for like a broken headlight or a you know what I mean? Like
Bro, you
some
won't.
bullshit.
But you,
You
do
won't.
realize, like, now,
So-
like,
Bro, the last couple of years, ain't nobody fucking getting pulled over, dude.
You get
I don't
pulled
know if
over-
you noticed this, dude. If you get pulled over, like you're driving a fucking Honda Civic with blue rims, dude. Like
you're getting pulled over.
you're getting pulled the fuck over.
And you
Like,
already know that.
They ain't pulling you over for stupid shit no more. Every fucking buddy is driving 80 fucking 5 down the highway right now.
But I mean-
nobody gives a fuck because nobody's fucking pulling anybody over, dude.
Whoever got a fucking ticket, got pulled over like you have a headlight out, and they wrote you a fucking ticket. Have y'all ever had a
Yeah.
non-moving violation ticket?
Me, yeah.
What was it?
Yeah. No, it's because I also had drugs.
So there's that. The
No,
fact that they
they
stacked
gave me
those,
all the tickets for everything they could give me a ticket for.
which actually probably helped you in the long run, but that's another podcast. No one ever gets a ticket for those things. If there's one thing you're going to get a ticket for, pulled over non-moving violation, it's your registration.
Here's what I
And it's
figured out.
It's like it's a little peeve that cops have.
If I get pulled
I
over,
pay my taxes, you pay your fucking taxes.
if I get pulled over for fucking, if I'm driving my kid to like baseball or something, if I got a kid in the car, that's where I'm going to go with this. If I got a kid in the car and I get pulled over and I'm like, I don't know, we're late to baseball. I'm driving fast. They're like, go on about your way. If I'm like, I don't know, we're going to a fucking doctor's appointment. Kid, I don't know, I'm late. Like, go on about your way. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much
Speeding, like, I don't.
pretty much if I'm doing like normal everyday fucking white boy shit, like I'm good. Like that's I'm pretty
Well, they were
fucking
pulling you over for a legit reason. You were doing 85 and a 65.
bro.
Yeah.
I bumped a U-turn. Okay, you know like Palmer in 1431.
Mm-hmm.
I
But you're
went.
not supposed to fucking do that because that's one of those.
No,
fucking-
no,
fucking-
no,
Hold on.
I got a fun story about that though.
This is not entertaining. All right, guys, the Whiskey and Whiskers website is up. It's whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. If you'd like to support the show, there's links to our Patreon account. Pledges starting at just $1 a month. At whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com, you can also find links to the show no matter how you choose to listen. I'm drunk. Can you tell?
No.
Can you tell? We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean, Pandora, Audible, everywhere, so look us up. And there's live feeds to our social media, Instagram, Twitter.
There it was. I saw it rolled together.
We're on the That's Not Canon Network. There's tons of great podcasts, no matter what you like to listen to. Most importantly, if you made it this far in the show, you're a bad motherfucker. Go to our website, whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com, and click that bad motherfucker link. Your donations keep the show going, allows us to keep bringing that fire, keep drinking these bottles, keep making you laugh. Go to the website, click the link and subscribe. There's some perks there too once you become a member. whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. New episodes every Monday, new content all the time.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.